Daryl Barley, and you know, he's a pretty unique player. I mean, he's mean enough and tough enough to play end or wherever we want to put him, but skillful enough where we can split him out and he can pretty much run by anyone. You saw that there were games where, you know, we were able to get him the ball, and the first game we threw a sweet pass from Trenton, so we scored on that. Scored against the Vikings on the same play, and then we started, you know, as we opened it up in our last game against the Eagles, you know, just really looks very natural out there, can really glide and fly, but don't let him fool you. He is probably one of the hardest hitters in the whole league. Daryl, nice job. All right, Trenton. Many of you, you know, we saw Trenton. You know, he was kind of our go-to bat when we really needed something big, or at the beginning of the game when we were trying to set the tone. Trenton was the guy that you know, carried the load for us a little bit. What you don't know about Trenton too is, you know, there were games, especially in the last game, when I know he wanted to carry the ball more and probably could have had 2 more touchdowns. But when I asked him to step back and let some of these other guys, you know, get some touches, he was very receptive to that. He knew his role on the team, was a good leader, and you know, is another good athlete. You saw too at the end, we kind of let him jump in while some of the other guys were getting to play running back. We gave Shane a break and threw him in at quarterback and let him take some snaps there. Also, a very good defensive player, a very strong hitter. But again, it was a pleasure watching you run the ball this year. Shane was the guy who kind of emerged as our quarterback. All right, can throw the ball. All right, when he gets it off. And if you heard me, throw it. All right, a couple times he's learning. He's got about 2.5 seconds to get rid of that ball, and then after that he's on his own. All right, we can only hold him off for so long. But when we had the time and he was able to make that, you know, the pass, he's a pretty accurate passer, and at this level, that's pretty impressive. The other thing we told him is, hey, if you break contain and you get outside and you know you can get at least 5 yards, go ahead, take it. You know, bad things happen when you throw. So run that ball, and you saw a couple times where he broke free, took it down the sidelines for some huge gains for us. Just a leader on offense, and then just another great defensive player. Shane, nice job.